This is.
Go ahead.
First and foremost, Coach, how nice was it to be back in the driver's seat?
Oh, it was great. Yeah, you miss the camaraderie as we talked about pregame, but you also miss the ebbs and flows of a game, the emotions of a game, and finding ways to try to help your team close out a game that was a lot closer than it should have been. Some uncharacteristic turnovers in that fourth quarter. I think for the game we only had 12. Fourth quarter we had 5 for 8. And usually Nicola and Jamal are always on the same page. And it seemed like we were just off a little bit tonight. Their offensive rebounding was a concern, but in the second half, obviously, much better job. Only gave up 4 boards. But, yeah, it's great to be back, and most importantly, it's great just for this team to get another win and to start this road trip off on a positive note.
Jamal and Nicola made it count when it mattered, and even though they had those turnovers, they did end up making would you call it a game-winning shot by Nikola Jokic?
Yeah, one of the coaches said, New Orleans closed on a 10-2 run. And I corrected him. I said, no, we closed on a 2-0 run. That's how I look at it. The glass is always half full. But they were blitzing Jamal. I thought we had a ton of wide open shots. Like, we generated some quality looks that didn't go down tonight, that have been going down for us the whole season. I think we're the number 1 3-point shooting team in the league, and tonight, obviously, 11 of 33. But we have to take those shots. And some nights, that they're going to go in, and tonight they didn't. But, to get that late basket by Nicola from Jamal, that definitely sealed the game.
Did you feel like it was a good defensive performance? You held them under 100. How would you evaluate how the defense played?
I just felt we had good defensive possessions in the first half and we didn't rebound. Felt in the second half the paint became a huge issue. Like you see every night in the NBA when a team is down and we got up by as many as 19 points, they turned up their aggression level. And Jose Alvarado was just living in our paint. I think the first 12 points they scored in the fourth quarter were 6 layups. So there were definitely some breakdowns there, but to hold a team, Chris, to 98 points in today's NBA, that doesn't happen very often. So I thought we did some good things. The 3-point defense was fantastic. Why have we made such a huge improvement in our defensive rating? Most of it's because of our 3-point defense has been so good, and we held that team to 5 of 26 tonight. So always things that we can clean up, but to win a game by 1 point on the road against a very desperate team, we'll take it.
You mentioned that first half, and your second unit's kind of been up and down. But I thought defensively, maybe as good as I've seen them in that stretch of 6 or 8 minutes they played.
Yeah, I saw the same thing. That group of, I felt bad for Aaron Gordon tonight because he never really got into a rhythm. Got in foul trouble, put him back in, gets his 4th foul, he's in and out. But when we had Jamal with Christian, Vlatko, Jeff, and Zeke, that lineup was that was fun to watch. And we weren't necessarily scoring at a high level or efficient level, but the defense was getting stops, and that allowed us to get out and run and attack and make plays. So a lot of good things from that unit tonight, and that's what you want. You want some balance from your first unit and your second unit.
You talked about the vantage point that you had from your basement that you carried into tonight. When you see Jamal now, does he have a new verve? I don't know if that's the right word, but there's a lot of aggression and a lot of confidence. He's going to the rim when there might have been hesitation before.
Well, I just said to him, I looked at the stat sheet, and the first thing I saw is I played in 40 minutes. And that's, it's a lot of minutes. It really is. So that is not conducive to, what we want to do moving forward. But, we had to win this game, and we take it one day at a time. It was all about trying to win this game. But I do see, Mike, a very confident, a very aggressive Jamal Murray. I saw that in the 4 games that I was out. Because of so many different lineups, because of Nicola being in and out, because of foul trouble, Jamal's minutes have been being pushed lately. And he loves it because instead of coming in, coming out, he just plays 12 minutes at a time. And he's built for that, but big picture, it's not healthy for him or us. But as I said pregame, Jamal Murray's playing at an all-star level. For a team that is winning games at a very high clip. 25 points, 7 assists, 3 steals, and did it on a really efficient night. So I'm proud of Jamal and the journey that he continues to be on.
Do those minutes affect him tomorrow night, you think?
Well, so I'll talk with our training staff. It's obviously, we played a lot of games last week, and now you go into this game. This is a tough back-to-back. I think we're going to be delayed a little bit. You know, we have some rain and some wind outside, so who knows what time we'll get into Milwaukee tonight. But we'll make that decision with the training staff and kind of see how he's feeling, and you know, do what's best, not just for tomorrow night, but big picture.
Joker comes back after, missing 2 games and gets his 15th triple-double.
Oh, that's right.
91st of his career. Like, it just keeps going on and on and on. What did you miss most about being out there with Nikola?
You know, it's going to sound weird. You know, you miss the greatness, the unselfishness, the IQ, the ability to make big plays in crunch time situations. But I just miss Nikola, like the guy. I really do. Like, I love the guy. He's so humble. Like, I just hope people really appreciate who he is, not just as a basketball player. And most fans, unfortunately, only see him as a basketball player because, they don't get to peek behind that curtain like Dr. Oz. Nikola is just a tremendous dude, man. Like, he is humble, funny, great personality. The hug that he gave me on the plane yesterday, like, that was, like, that meant a lot. I missed it. And so that's, for me, is what I miss the most, is just who he is. And all the success and all the MVPs and all the money have not changed him. That's a rarity. And we're really lucky to have him in Denver for a long time. So